Auckland is one of New Zealand's most geographically endowed cities, located on a small strip of land between the west coast and the Hauraki Gulf. There are around 50 volcanoes, dozens of islands, and endless beaches within the municipal limits. It is also the country's most populated city, with nearly 1.6 million residents. Auckland is a destination worth visiting because of its unique mix of people and geography. Hey everyone! Welcome to Grander Travel. From taking a yoga class on top of the Sky Tower to discovering Auckland's night markets, here are some of the things to do in Auckland. So, let's get into it. Take a yoga class on top of the Sky Tower. The Sky Tower dominates the cityscape and is a distinguishing landmark. Going up the Sky Tower, which offers panoramic views of Auckland and its port, is one of the most popular tourist attractions in Auckland. Visit in the morning for a yoga session on the observation level for a one-of-a-kind experience. Also, enjoy watching the sun rise over the Hauraki Gulf and seeing the local islands silhouetted against the early sky. If yoga isn't your thing, you can always visit the Sky Tower during the day and enjoy the views from the revolving restaurant. Visitors who are feeling very daring can walk around the building's edge or even jump from it. Hike to a waterfall in the Hunua Ranges. It's no wonder that New Zealand is famous for its lush forests and other stunning natural features. Auckland is no exception. If you prefer the outdoors, go hiking in the Hunua Ranges, which are about an hour southeast of the city center. The Hunua Falls Loop hike and the more rigorous Massey Loop, which takes you up through a reservoir and back by a creek, are also ideal sites for a swim. Both pathways wind through natural bush, complete with ferns, dappled sunlight, and massive ancient trees. Bring a picnic lunch and eat it by the waterfall or beside the river. Remember to clean your shoes before entering the forest to help avoid the spread of Kori dieback disease, which can harm indigenous Kori trees. Bungy jump from the Harbour Bridge. The Auckland Harbour Bridge, as its name suggests, spans the harbour linking central Auckland to the North Shore. The bridge is generally only open to cars and does not allow for pedestrian access. However, daring visitors can join a guided tour to the peak, where they will be rewarded with stunning views of Auckland, a terrific activity for people who wish to see Auckland from a fresh perspective. It's a steep climb along designated walkways that can get very windy as you ascend. Do you want a more extreme adrenaline rush? The bridge can also be used for bungee jumping. Take a ferry to Devonport. It's only a 15-minute ferry ride from the city to Auckland's North Shore and the lovely district of Devonport. The ferry itself allows passengers to see the city from the water and get a sense of the amount of boats in the harbor. Auckland is known as the City of Sails for a reason. When you arrive in Devonport, take a walk down the coast past the Navy Museum and up North Head, also known as Mongoeka, one of Auckland's many volcanoes that juts out into the bay. Beautiful views of the city and Rangitoto Island may be had from here. North Head also has a network of old tunnels and World War II military defenses. Explore the colonial village on your way back to Devonport and choose a local restaurant for lunch. There are a few decent options. Taste local seafood at the Auckland Fish Market. Visit the fish market in Wynyard Quarter in the heart of the city to taste some of the fresh seafood available locally. You are free to choose the restaurant that serves fresh fish prepared in the manner in which you find it most delicious, be it sashimi, poke bowls, lobster rolls, or the more classic fish and chips. You can take your meal and sit in the fresh air and sunshine while being entertained by live music, which is typically performed on the weekends. Take a walk through the neighboring Silo Park once you've finished your meal. This park hosts a variety of activities during the summer and features a nearby playground where younger children may burn off some of their excess energy. Hike up a volcano on Rangitoto Island. Auckland's youngest volcano emerged from the sea 600 years ago, and its black cone can be seen from much of the city. Rangitoto Island, now dormant, is a picturesque reserve about a 25-minute boat journey from the city, making it an accessible day trip choice. Hiking to the summit is the most popular activity on the island, and the trek only takes approximately an hour to complete, passing through native bush before reaching the summit with breathtaking views of the Hauraki Gulf. If you want a lengthier journey, there are a number of alternative pathways on the island, including a low-tide route to neighboring Mochutapu Island. Remember to bring sturdy shoes, sunscreen, and food and drink with you, as there are no shops on the island. Watch the sunset at Muriwai Beach. Some of Auckland's most amazing beaches, famed for their mountainous scenery, harsh surf, and dazzling black sand, can be located around a 40-minute drive from the city center on the west coast. Muriwai is a popular destination, featuring a long black beach that reaches into the distance. The black sand can get very hot during the day, so visit in the late afternoon when it is cooler. Arrive before dusk and go up the cliff to witness the gannet colony and catch a glimpse of the seals visible in the waves. Then, as the sun sets, go to the beach and walk along the ocean. The setting sun is mirrored on the waves and the dark beach, creating a captivating and otherworldly impression. Learn about Maori culture on Mt Eden. Mt Eden, also known as Mongohau, is a protected archaeological site that is important to Maori in both history and spirituality. It is considered to be one of the city's about 50 dormant volcanoes. Mt Eden is one of the most popular tourist destinations in Auckland. The ascent to the top of the hill, which ends in a magnificent crater of 50 meters in depth, is not difficult, but is somewhat steep. You can join a hikoi to gain special insight into this sacred place, bringing the mountain and its history to life, while learning more about Maori culture. While the majority of visitors stroll along the grassy banks of the crater and admire the expansive views from its rim, you have the option to do so as well. Discover Auckland's night markets. Visit a night market to get a taste of some of Auckland's many cultures. They are all-weather activities held in various locations throughout the city, mainly in covered settings. The markets are bustling and alive, with unique vendors, live performances, and the mixing aromas of many cuisines. Food is the major attraction, so come hungry and try various dishes from around the world. There is always a broad variety of Asian food available. Be sure to try the dumplings, as well as a combination of various flavors, including some Western mainstays and delectable desserts. So what are your travel plans for Auckland? Please let us know in the comments section down below. So there you have it. If you enjoyed today's content, make sure to like, subscribe, and click the notification bell so you don't miss any of our new videos. Until next time.